mock test helped me a lot to specifically what to read and what to not.
Okay.
And I just became consistent after taking the videos,
Okay.
periodic videos and course.
Okay.
So it was very helpful.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to our YouTube channel AgriAddict. So today with us we have one of the topper of ICAR PG Entomology and Nematology module 2024, that is Sucheta Roy, who has secured an All India rank of 16 in this exam. So today we are very much excited to listen to her story and how she has become the topper of this exam and what are the strategies that has specifically worked for her. So before starting, Sucheta, I welcome you to this session. And please introduce yourself.
So I'm Sucheta Roy and I completed my BSc from Bidhan Chandra Krishi Vishwavidyalaya with OGPA 8.54 and my overall rank is 16 and my score in JRF exam 305 and I am currently allotted to IRI NRI Cuttack.
Okay, in the entomology department.
Yes, the entomology.
So two basic questions that we ask for all the toppers, like why did you choose entomology and when did you choose?
So I got interested in this subject when I was in second year. Maybe my professor, like he described all those topics very clearly, and I got just interested in the subject. And I choose the EC in the fourth semester, and during fifth semester, I just make sure that I will give JRF in entomology.
Okay, so when did you start your preparation?
I started my preparation seriously from Roy, during Roy, like seventh semester. But I started to collect the books from fifth semester.
Okay, it is from fifth semester.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. And regarding the books that you have referred and the topics that was important from your subject, so you can tell us more about those things and we'll move forward. You can tell us about your subject group and the topics you have referred for this.
Okay, so the major topic in my subject entomology is agricultural and horticultural entomology. And minor topics are like nematology, apiculture, sericulture, lag culture, this. And general agriculture is must. And the other syllabus like history of entomology, insect morphology, physiology, taxonomy, ecology, then toxicology, then IPM, then stored grain paste, non-insect paste, arthropod, vector, and this vector portion, like vector is very important for last 2 to 3 years. Like 5 to 6 questions are coming from this portion.
Okay.
So, then beneficial insect and paste of medical and veterinary importance, and this veterinary importance, this is also very important, and then nematology.
Okay. So
These are
that's
the total
nice.
syllabus.
Huh. So we'll see the books that you have referred for this exam. So you can tell us about the books.
So first, I read thoroughly the Insect and Introduction and Principle of Applied Entomology, like Insecta 1 and Insecta 2.
This Insecta book is like Bible for you guys, entomology subject. Like everybody
Yes,
will say this book.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Like,
Continue.
we have to read this book for at least 7 to 8 times. Insecta 1,
Okay.
especially. And Insecta 2, like 3 to 4 times we have to read. And I just read that morphology, physiology, and taxonomy portion from this Insecta 1, and the ecology and toxicology portion from the Insecta 2. And after reading the Insecta 2 books, I read the toxicology portion from Applied Entomology by D.S. Reddy. And the crop pest portion, I totally read from the Applied Entomology by D.S. Reddy. This is very good book for the crop pest portion. And the beneficial portion like apiculture and sericulture portion and lag culture, I read from the Elements of Economic Entomology, triple E book.
Okay.
And I just for clear the concept, I read Handbook of Entomology by T.B. Prasad to like morphology and physiology. This portion I just read from the Handbook of Entomology because I didn't get enough time. But if you get time, you can read the whole book, Handbook of Entomology by T.B. Prasad. And
Mhm.
class notes that I took during my UG that I read. And I read the entomology refresher and treatise while reading the main book. Like I didn't read after finishing the main book. While reading a topic from the main book, I read the one-liner side by side at same time.
Okay, you took that simultaneously with the main books.
Simultaneously. Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's nice. And what about the flow? Like as you mentioned, 1 to 5 books, you have covered in the same order.
First, I read the Insecta 1, 2. Then I read Applied Entomology, and I read the Triple E at like at last.
Okay. So when did you finish your first set of reading?
I finished during like April of 2024.
Okay, April you have finished. So
Yes,
you are left with 2 months. And how many times you have revised in that 2 months?
7 to 8 times I read the basic books.
Okay. So uh,
Uh,
I hear this a lot that entomology people will revise a lot because
yes, ma'am.
most of the things are with respect to the trade names and the scientific names. So you guys have to memorize it many times.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's nice. So next coming to nematology, how did you cover this?
So I read the book Bajaj and Walia nematology book. I
Mhm.
first read during our nematology course, elective course.
Okay.
So I didn't like read after during that uh, 2024. I didn't read that seriously, but I read during that sixth semester
Okay.
when our semester was going,
Mhm.
and I didn't took this nematology seriously. So
Okay. Fortunately, I heard that there were only 3 questions this time from
yes,
nematology. Yeah.
yes. And then I read the nematology treatise. And for objective portion, like to solve the questions, you can follow the planned nematology at a glance.
Okay, that's nice. So, and you have also mentioned about the videos and classes by AgriAddict. How was it?
Yes, it was very good to clear the concept,
Okay.
and I get a flow. Like I didn't read with the consistency before I took the Agriadic course,
Mm-hmm. So
so it
once
was
you took the
fun.
class, you were consistent. Along with the classes, you used to cover up the syllabus.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's nice. And what about the mock test? When you used to attend the mock test? Regularly or after finishing some topics or some books, you used to attend the mock test?
I most of the time I gave the topic wise mock test.
Okay.
Like the total mock test I gave like maybe 4 to 5 mock test I gave. But
Okay.
I
And
mostly
mock
I
test.
gave the
Uh-huh.
topic wise most mock test.
Okay. So how was it? Were they helpful?
Yes, it was very helpful. Like I got understand like which topic I have to give and like I have to read more.
Okay. Were they up to the standard? Like, did you feel after attending the exam, have you felt that going for the mock test was helpful?
Yes, it was very helpful. Mock test was really very helpful.
Okay. That's nice to hear that it was helpful for your preparation.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, for objectives, you have given a book you can tell us.
Yes, as I started late, so I didn't get that much time to solve questions from books. And so I just followed this book, Objective Entomology by T.B. Prasad, and I gave the mock test from Agriadict.
Okay.
So,
And you used to attend the mock test sitting in your library or room, whatever. And the
yes,
same interface you have in your examination hall. So how was that feel? Have you felt relaxed and confident, or were you nervous? And how was the feel?
Yes, I felt confident because I gave so many exams before attending the main exam. So I
Okay.
felt
So you were confident and relaxed.
yes, but obviously I was tense too. Like this was first exam. Like so I
Okay.
was tense also.
Mhm. What about group discussion? You used to involve yourself in group discussion with your friends?
Yes,
Okay.
I involved in that. That helped to like memorize the names and which topic are left. So
Okay.
it's used to do group discussion.
Okay, that's nice. So next we have general agriculture. So tell us about this.
So I completed totally like Nimrat Sunda agriculture,
Mhm.
and I just did few topics from like Orun Kattayam
Mhm.
and also from the Kantua.
Okay.
Like I didn't read completely those books. I read mainly the Sunda.
Okay. So you have completely covered Nimrod Sunna and a few of the selected topics from these books. Yeah, that's nice. And how many questions you have attended in the exam?
I attended 104.
Okay, 104 questions you have attended. And what is the time? How you managed the time? 1 to 120 questions. How much time
Hmm.
you took for one time?
I didn't like get time to revise.
Okay. So for
Yes,
one time, like 1 to 120, you took
yes.
complete 2 hours.
I completely like I read one question and like I took like 4 to 5 minutes to that question. I kind of completed that
Okay.
like so
Have you
time
seen all the
shortage there was.
questions at least once?
Huh?
Have you seen all the questions at least once?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So your
But there
strategy
was
was
a problem to me. Like I didn't get. I felt enough time.
okay, okay. And have you kept any questions for reviewing at the last? How about those which are having doubt? We usually keep for review, na, at last.
No, I just solved one time.
In a
I
one
did
go, you just solved them. Whatever you know, you have attempted it. Whatever you
in
don't
past.
know, you left. Okay. So yours was quite a different strategy. Yeah, that's nice. And yeah, we have come to the end of your preparation strategy. So let us summarize and put it in a single slide. Why did you choose this subject for MSc?
Because I got interested in this subject, maybe because of my professor and my seniors. They just describe all the topics very clearly. So I think I just got interested in this subject.
Okay, because of your interest and the flow of subjects covered.
Okay, like uh, I first covered that entomology portion,
Yeah.
like insecta 1 and 2.
Mhm.
Then I read that general agriculture throughout my UG. Like there
Yeah.
was no gap, and there
General
was a specific time to
throughout.
read the general agriculture.
And then
And,
nematology.
and nematology I read during my sixth semester, and at last of my before just exam I just read nematology once.
Okay. And also at the last.
Yes,
Right. And how many months you have kept for revision?
1.5 month I just revised.
Revision 1.5 months.
Yeah, almost 2 months.
Yeah. And you have revised it for 7 to 8 times.
Yes,
Yeah. So whatever the important books are there, you have revised them 7 to 8 times.
main books. Yes.
Yeah, that's way more. And duration of your preparation?
I seriously started from seventh semester.
Okay, so that makes it 1 year. Yeah. So average hours of your study?
Like from like just before exam, 2 to 3 months before exam, I used to study like 9 to 10 hours per day. But from seventh semester, I studied like 3 to 4 hours per day.
Okay, 3 to 4 hours per day during your seventh semester.
Uh,
So number of mock test, you have said that you have attempted all the topic wise mock test and few of the full length mock test. Okay, all topic wise and few full length mock test. Okay, so which was the topic or book or anything that was difficult for you, and how did you handle it?
so to me, the taxonomy portion was the most difficult part.
Okay,
Like I started that like 7 to 8, no, more than that, but I couldn't remember.
okay,
So what I did, like I read the taxonomic every 3 to 4 days. Like after 3 to 4 days, I read the taxonomy person again. No
okay,
gap. I did. I just mm, didn't give any gap. That
okay.
was the.
So you used to revise it for every 3 to 4 days.
Yes.
Okay, that's how you have dealt with it. And if I ask you what is your plan after MSc, have you thought of it?
Job. Yes, government job.
Okay, you want to go for a government job. Okay, that's nice. And what about the previous year question paper? Have you analyzed it thoroughly before starting your preparation, or how it went for you?
Yes, I analyzed previous year question paper. Last 4 5 year question paper, I analyzed thoroughly.
Okay. And do you remember how many general agriculture questions were there in your paper this time?
This time, I think 7 to 8 question. 7 to 8, more than 7 to 8, 10.
Okay, 7 to 10.
But most of the question came from plant science.
Okay, it came from. Oh, I heard that one student said that I got confused whether it is a plant science paper or a entomology paper. He was
Yes.
telling. Okay, so those many plant science questions have come. Okay,
Photosynthesis mainly.
okay, that's nice. So you have nicely said your preparation strategy. And at last, I want to uh, ask you that is there anything that was very unique to you that has fetched you the rank number 16? If you can share with us.
I don't think anything like that, man.
Okay. So coming to your consistency, you have been consistent in the last 4 months.
Last time.
After taking agri-addict course, you have been consistent. So apart from that, you used to revise many a times.
Yes.
So that might be
Last
your
4 to 5 months, I just didn't give any gap. I
oh,
did consistently.
okay. So that's
But
nice.
before that, I didn't did that much. Like
And have you analyzed any of the thing that went wrong with your preparation, or any suggestion that you would like to give to your juniors that they might avoid it in future? Have you analyzed anything like that?
yes, I think my fault was like nematology portion. I didn't rate that much nematology portion. Though there
Oh,
was very less question, but I think everyone should give same effort
yeah.
in those three subjects, like nematology, entomology, and general agriculture. That was my fault,
Okay.
basically.
Equally, we have to give time for all the subjects and we have to cover it thoroughly.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. And finally, we have come to the end of this session. And at last, if I ask you, what is the role of Agri Addict in your preparation and securing this rank? So, what is your answer for this?
Again, like mock test helped me a lot to specifically what to read and what to not.
Okay,
And I just became consistent after taking the videos,
okay,
periodic videos and course.
okay.
So it was very helpful.
Yeah, that's nice that Agri Addict has helped you in your preparation. And any final suggestion that you would like to give for your juniors?
I think a revision and consistency, these two
Okay.
are the main factor for this subject.
Yeah, be consistent and revise as many times as possible.
Yes.
Okay.
Like it doesn't matter if you start late or early, but it is matter that consistency is really a
Okay. So you have to dedicate as much hours as possible when you are late, and you have to be consistent when you start very early. So starting
yes.
very early and living in the mid
It's
doesn't
not.
give you anything. So be consistent. That is your advice.
Yes.
That's one nice advice for your juniors. And thank you for sharing your experience and your preparation strategy with us. I hope this will be helpful for your juniors who will be writing this exam in the upcoming days. And I wish you a very all the best for your future studies. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. So before ending, students, I have a bit of information, and we have the ICAR PG classes for this 2025 and 2026 batch. 2025 is a Shrestha, that is 2025 batch, and Samartha is a 2026, which is a foundation batch. In this, we have a live plus recorded classes along with the regular mock test and the concised study material, previous year question paper discussion, mock test bundle, and one-to-one mentorship and daily doubt clearing session. So, and the batches run in 6 different subjects, that is a plant science, soil science, entomology, agronomy, social science, and horticulture. So, if you want to crack this exam with the top rank, join us and be the next topper. And once again, Sucheta, thank you for joining us and sharing your experience.
Thank you, ma'am.